Hello and thanks for joining us in Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Zach LaVine, Sarr out there with Bay. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Brunson, no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Sarr. Love kicks to LaVine. Lock at 6. Now the pass to Sarr. Pulls it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Knicks on offense. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete. He can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot that makes LaVine a headache. We'll switch up who is guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways, and that'll be fun to watch tonight.
Shoot
guys.
2. All right, David, thanks. First free throw is good. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And both free throws good for Brunson. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Now here's Bay. Now here's LaVine. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brunson finds Bridges. Brunson against DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Brunson.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Love outside. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And he's off on his first shot of the game. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the 76ers. Here's Sarr. In the corner, it's LaVine. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bay in the post. He's against Bridges. Towns with the defensive effort.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Hart, that's good.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Passes it to Bay. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brunson. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Now here's Bay. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Love outside. Inside to end the cold streak. Over to the wing. Towns with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Knicks lead 8-0.
Wizards trail by 8. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris' horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Left side, Ball. Robinson pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Down low. Here's Achua. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. Left side, Avdia. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sarr. That's tipped.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Offensive rebound. Bridges. The turnaround jumper.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Wizards trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Stolen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Washington ball.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Taking a look at New York, unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, Washington, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Well, I think for New York, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now here's Payne, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3, Bridges. Avdia with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Sarr, and they pick up 2.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Bridges outside. Oh, big time play!
Mikal Bridges.
That's a miracle.
Knicks
Are you
lead
kidding me?
13-4.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just
That's
throw
the
it
end
up
of the
and
first quarter
hope.
with the score.
And so it's New
The
York
Knicks,
ahead by 9 as the
13.
quarter comes to a
The
close.
Wizards,
Their defense has
4.
been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And we welcome welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Wizards trail by 9. They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bassey in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now, here's Bridges. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Towns finds Brunson. And here is Hart. 9 points last game. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Here's Krejci. Brunson covering. Bay with it. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Here's Krejci. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Towns looking around. Here's Bridges. That ball is in the basket now. He's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brunson, right wing. Here's Bassey. He's defended by Bay. From 12 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Bridges has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
For 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing. For the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against the Bucks.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
The Knicks leading by 11. On the wing, Bridges. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hart the pass to Brunson. Muscling it in. Brunson.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. All on a string on that drive.
Washington calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. Kane comes in for Bridges. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Carrington. He has yet to score. Pass to Holmes. And here's Bay. Left side, Avdia trying to end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of.
the
So
line.
as long as I keep
2
working
shots.
on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. The first free throw is good for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and Anunoby subbed in for Hart. Sars checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's Robinson, top of the key. He kicks it to paint. And the pass to Achua. Brunson's scanning the floor.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games.
Second personal foul.
Number 1, the Wizards.
First team foul.
What a show of strength in
Jalen
terms of
Brunson
rebounding. I mean,
at the
they've
line.
really controlled
2
the
shots.
glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Passes it to Holmes. Now Avdia. To Holmes. Makes it off the
Sean
glass.
Holmes.
Holmes got his
Assist
first
from
2 points.
That's about reading the
Avdia.
floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Payne kicks to Anunoby. 1:33 left now here in the second. 13 feet away. Rebound, Washington.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Carrington, that's good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Rebounded by Holmes. Wizards trail by 9. Sard with it. Now guarded by Payne. Brunson against Avdia. And it's Brunson missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Robinson against Holmes. Here's Carrington. And stolen by Achua. And a fast break now for the Knicks.
Washington foul. Dante DiVincenzo. Third personal foul.
The Knicks have looked
Second
good at the
team
line.
foul.
They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Cameron
And as a
Payne.
team, they're down
At
around
the line,
72%
2 shots.
for the season.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
Washington shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That's good from Ball. And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges checks in. Ball hits them both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Robinson passes to Brunson. With 2 seconds left, the close range shot is good from Brunson.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
Kenny, your take on Washington so far?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. We've got Kevin Love. Sadiq Bey is out there with Song. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Levine in at the 2 spot. Now, here's Bridges. Zach Levine unable to get his last shot to go.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win.
At the line,
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Brunson. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Levine. Kicks it out to Love. Levine trying to free himself up. Love can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Hart, that's good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Washington calls timeout. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% of quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Sarr with it. Defended by Hart. Saw the pass to DiVincenzo. Sarr with it. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, as slow a start as you can have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Bay. Nothing on the board. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Anunoby.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Hart finds Brunson. Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And that's 11 points from Mikal Bridges.
17.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 16. Can they get it? Knicks with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The offensive rebound. They kick out to Anunoby. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Wizards ball.
Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for the Knicks. Wizards trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it out to Love. Drains it from beyond the arc. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, this is one of Kevin Love's go-to shots now. Early in his career, a low post game. Now he's lethal from distance.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A different look for New York. Charles Passy, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Achua in for OG Anunoby. Passy, the pass to Achua. Brunson, right side. Launches it. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Man passes to Avdia. deep three-point land. Here's Love. That misses off the backboard. The Knicks leading by 13.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Up top, Hart, defended by Mann. Hart kicks to Brunson. Back to Hart, 5 on the clock. Shoots over Mann. New York, no good that time either.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Robinson's checked in for New York. And a change for the Wizards. Ball's checked in. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Washington with the rebound. Here's Carrington. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Knicks leading by 11. Brunson the pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. Floats one up. Ball with the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Carrington. Man up top. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Avdia. Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bridges. That one falls. Bridges got 4 points this quarter.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Now Ball. Over Brunson. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Ball. And so it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bassey in at the 14. That's the 5 for New York right now. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
hits the second from the line. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Sarn. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's the pass to Sarn. And he banks in the layup.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Levine against Bridges. Over Levine. And it's blocked. Avdia finds Bay. Now Sarr. To the inside. Avdia. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. At one point, they led by 16. Right side Towns. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 12.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl-Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Checked in for Washington. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now, he was vocal in how he told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Anunoby. Good work defensively by Bay. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Towns. Levine for three. Trains the three-pointer. Levine's got it back down to single digits for Washington.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise.
The Knicks leading by 9. Anunoby outside. Love grabs the board.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Bridges passes to Towns. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
31.
And it's Love, top of the key. Passes to Bay. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Massey, the pass to Bridges. Nice D from Levine.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Brunson. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Levine deciding where to go with it. The Knicks pull it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
2 minutes.
Here's Brunson. Washington with the rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Saller. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks.
New York Knicks. Josh Hart.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. Wizards trail by 12. To the middle. Pass to Levine. To stop the drought. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the
Take a
defensive
break.
end,
Take a
putting
break.
constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And so he makes both from the line.
Zach LaVine, explosive. Explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New York.
3 times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mikal Bridges.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Now here's Levine. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Levine against Bridges. Levine's shot is off. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And here's Brunson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.